So we're starting cage match round 3. And I'm gonna start this match with the Lethal Weapons swim jig. So real quick here, it's got a dual painted head, the big eyes. It's got a wire trailer on the shank of the hook to hold your bait. And then one thing I noticed compared to our other matches is this is a really small hook. And that's not to say it's not gonna keep the fish buttoned. It is extremely sharp. But those are just some of the things I noticed looking at it. And this weed guard is shorter than some of those other jigs we used. It's soft, especially, or it's exactly like a swim jig should be. So you can just kind of sweep that rod to hook the fish.
For round 3, I'm going to be trying the Z-Man Cross-Eye Snakehead swim jig. And this one, let's get the package open. Initial thoughts, like, I love their keeper, especially for using that Elastec. Like that's awesome. You know that thing's gonna grab that really good. And I kind of like the flat bottom for keeping it up high in the water column. It should work awesome. Weed guard seems perfect. Hook looks awesome, sticky, sharp. It's a good looking jig. I'm excited to try it.
First cast. Are you kidding me? Got it, put it on the board. It could be a full point fish.
First cast. So do we just call it now, Casey? That was my first cast on the Z-Man jig. Yes. First cast. Is it 15 inches? That's the question. Nope. 14 maybe?
Yep.
Half a pointer. That's a pointer.
That might be a full pointer right there.
Look how he ate it.
You chomped that thing.
Yeah. Double hooked him. He's pierced. Man.
I have a sense Lyle is climbing to the top of the cage right now.
Talk about a hook on that thing. Well, first, let me hit spot lock here. First impressions. I've literally made 10 casts with this thing. It's got like a float to it as it's going through the water. Like it just kind of suspends. Like I don't know how to explain that.
It's on a cushion like your boat when you're running wide open.
It's like it's on a cushion underneath the surface when you're just slow rolling it even. And the fish seem to like it. I might have found a new favorite jig.
No, it's at least 14 inches.
Oh, do we have half a pointer?
We have a half a pointer here. Score is 2 to 0.5. I'm trying. Oh, another half pointer. I'm doing it the cheap way. I'm getting little guys.
You're catching me, man.
But it's 2 to 1 right now. I am grabbing Lyle's ankle off the top of the cage and I am pulling him back into the ring.
Can you hold the camera while you're doing that? there, okay, thank you. I can cast. Oh, you're good. Camera? I hope. Or it's a big pike. Nope. Oh.
Looks like another point for Lyle.
Another. She's hooked beautifully.
That jig is throttling the fish right now.
Yeah, I love this jig.
I just lost my jig to a pike.
There's something special about it. I don't know what that is. It's just once you try something on where it just feels different, it looks different than the rest of them. It's just, you can just tell right away.
Uh-oh. There's a flag on the ground. He just cast when I was tying on a jig.
Oh.
I think that's a penalty. Throw the fish back in the water.
Penalty, schmentalty.
0 points. And it feels like I'm off a little bit. Oh, Jesus criminy. Oh, we're back in the game. We are back in the game. What is it, 3-2 or 4-2?
I don't know. I was retying.
So if your last fish counted, then this fish counts.
All right, so we're even.
Yes.
On that part.
The battle's brewing here. I feel bruised, beat up. We're a couple fish away from deciding a winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, this episode has been 100 yards. 100 yards of bog.
We will take it.
Yep.
Let's keep on going.
Beauty. Something
Oh,
just right there.
I dead sticked on the bottom. Yeah. Oh, it's getting a little interesting here. I just gave Lyle an eye gouge here. Climbing back into this thing. It's 4-3. I will say though, the quality of his fish have been bigger than mine. So we are getting close to the end of this battle.
Pretty low.
Oh, it's a halfer. Won't even count it.
Oh.
Take your time, take your time, take your time. Take your time. And I just got body slammed.
I think that's it, boys. That's what you call a good old time. I think I'm in love with a new jig. Like honestly.
Straight up quality fish on that
Yeah.
without a question.
Absolutely.
You caught 5 fish.
It swims so different than any other swim jig I've ever used. It just seems to float in the water. When you're in, when we're in 1 to 3 foot of mud bottom, fishing bogs, and it just seems to float across 1 foot under the surface, just slow reeling it, and they just can't stand it. He couldn't stand it.
No, that jig was 5 fish and all 5 are quality fish.
Right in the roof. Beauty.
Well, that's a wrap on Cage Match Battle 3. And hands down, Lyle stuck 5 fish on that jig in short order, and all 5 were quality fish.
Yeah.
Like
No, it's
pure quality. I had points, but mine were some smaller fish mixed in.
Yep.
But hands down the winner. A few things on my jig that I noticed. That small hook, I stuck a piece of wood and it stuck into it. I pulled a little bit, and I know hooks are gonna open, but that definitely opened the hook on here.
Yeah, I noticed you saying a lot too that all these jigs we're using are 3/8 ounce, and they should cast pretty similar, but
This one felt lighter, and I don't know that it is or not, but it just, when you cast it, I was used to those other 3/8 ounce jigs and putting them right where I wanted, and this one wanted to always float a little bit off. So just pointing out some differences I experienced with it.
right.
It caught fish, just the quality of the fish were hands down on that jig.
Yeah, and this one casted exactly the same as the other 2 we used, and I noticed. Well, first cast I caught a fish on this new jig,
So much for bad luck.
and and I've never used this jig before, And I could just tell right away the way it was floating through the water, it just felt different. You could basically slow roll a 3/8 ounce swim jig and it wouldn't get stuck in the muck on the bottom in any of the weeds that are in this little bay. So you could,
It's like you're on an air cushion the whole way.
yeah, it was like you're on an air cushion the whole way. I mean, awesome jig.
Yep.
One of my new favorites.
Stay tuned because we have one more cage match with 3/8 ounce swim jigs coming up. Oh shit. Stay tuned for the next match of our
Stay tuned for the next cage match where we're going to take on. Oh, we suck.
We'll just stop it there.
Yep.
Stay tuned for the next cage match.
Beautiful. Bravo.
Oh.